This is quite an easy hybrid to make. I'm going to fly through these as we have already covered this in our tutorials. I'm looking at it in the front view and it's facing downwards. Rotate first, name your hybrid. Now this does quite a lot of things behind the button, but just make sure that you have named it and it says hybrid here. Rotate it if it's not in the correct direction. The teeth have to always face upwards, and we're going to now make a few tubes. I'm going to make one of the tubes and then I will stop the video and then restart it. There are no angled holes in this example. I will briefly look at it from the side to see that these tubes all extend all the way through, which they are. I'm going to edit these tubes. Click on Edit Tube. That will bring you into transparent mode. You can see the check box there. I will take the vertice and move it down where the screw head would be fitting in approximately. Take the lower one, Control A to expand it outwards. Tab to exit. I shall do the other ones as well, but I will stop the video. Now that they've all been done, I shall select them all. I'm still in transparent mode. We can see on this check mark, and we're going to make these cones. Select your hybrid and then click on make create a mask. Here I've missed one. Create this one as well. Select your hybrid and create a mask for protection. This is so that we can smooth and we can sculpt the hybrid without any further problems. Now I've seen that here, for example, and there, for example, I don't have enough protection. To change that, click on the tubes, select the tube, edit the tube, and do exactly as you've done before, just by expanding it outwards. Control A, something to that effect. Select this one, Control A, to expand it outwards a little bit. Here as well, Control A, to make the neck a little bit bigger. So that's very easily done to make sure it is all nice and protected. Then select your hybrid again and create mask protection, which will then create a new colored masking map, as we can see here now. Okay. Now there's a few other spots here, but I'm not going to be worrying about that too much because there's actually no smoothing that needs to be done at this stage. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to start drawing this hybrid. Now for this specific video, I'm going to be sectioning this in parts. So one section, two sections, and three sections. This can be done quite easily. Select your hybrid and start drawing. E to extrude all the way. I shall pause the video. Now that I've completed one, I will go to the next one. Tab to get out of it, position your cursor again, and then start drawing another one. Now that I'm finished, tab to get out of it, select your hybrid, shift right click to place your cursor, and then draw the last section. Now that we've done them all, we're going to make a basic design. Look at from the top view again, and we're going to extrude it outwards. Now all of these surfaces are going to extrude towards us equally. we've got the cutting tool there, which we can now shift downwards. We pull it down. Let's look at it from the right hand side. Use the R key to perhaps rotate it a little bit. Look at it from all other aspects, which are very, very important. Remember, this is not set in stone yet. So we're going to position it and cut the design. Following that, we can extend the design upwards if we like, and we can angle the design. So in this scenario, we've actually got quite a lot of space. I'm going to angle it just a little bit, just to bring this side in a little bit, something more or less to this effect. I will then pursue to look at my mask, my heat map. It seems to be all okay. Exit the heat map and let's create a cutter. Alright, we've got our cutter. I'm going to smooth this. So select them. They are all in one unit, just to make sure that we can smooth them all in one go. Now there's not much smoothing to be done on this one, and there's no cones either because we have so much depth. Simply exit. We're going to create our safety zone. Inspect the safety zone. We have a little bit to add over here. Correct the thickness. So like magic, the thickness of the hybrid has been brought out a little bit. Now we're going to split the hybrid into sections. Click Adjust Cement Space. Choose your cement space and separate the hybrid. Now the cement space will be a setting that you will have to figure out yourself. We cannot estimate how much space you need. Alright, so we've split it, but I do see that there's a problem with this specific one and it hasn't split for some reason. This could be because the geometry of this hybrid was a little bit incorrect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back a few steps by using Ctrl Z back, and then I'm going to set the cutter, the thickness of it a little bit different because it is evident that we have intersecting vertices somewhere along the line. Click on Separate Hybrid. Okay, we can see now that the hybrid has separated.